Hey, what's up, PLG Gaming? This is xJawz, and I got a little commentary for you right here, a free-for-all on Quarry. The class I'm going to be using is about to be shown to you in the top right-hand corner of the screen, but I'll just let you know I'm using the TAR-21. I'm just going to, before a lot of action gets going, I'm just going to talk about the TAR-21 for a second. It's a really good game. I mean, it's a really good gun, sorry, and it's great for close range, like close quarter situations with a silencer on it. And if you want to use it more like an assault rifle, I suggest you put on a Mars sight, which is actually called the red dot sight in the multiplayer of the game, or the holographic sight. And those two attachments will help you get those long range shots off a lot easier. But I almost treat this gun like a submachine gun, because it's more of a close to medium range weapon, not so much a medium to long range weapon like the other assault rifles in the game. So you'll see it really will work out great for hip firing. You can hip fire with it excellently. It's got pretty small crosshairs, reticules. Yeah, that's my little, my 2 cents about the TAR and how I feel about it. You can see I'm trying to go for those long range shots, and you want to kind of burst with it. And if you burst with it, you're going to be able to you're going to be a lot more accurate and a lot more likely to get those long range kills. Now, the little area that I'm locking down right now in Quarry is this little area with a lot of red barrels that you really got to be careful about, because these red barrels, it's going to set off a chain reaction if one of them goes off. I'm pretty sure only one of them needs to go off, and all the other ones are going to get weakened or go off themselves. And you just kind of got to stay away from them and be cautious of your surroundings, because that can cause a lot of trouble. Now, this little thing where all the stones go down on a real Quarry, but in this game where people run up that little pathway where I just killed a guy, it makes a lot of noise when people run on it, which is really advantageous to people who don't have headsets. You can really hear people very well when they run across it. Not so much if they have Ninja Pro, but if they don't have Ninja Pro, it's extremely easy to hear them running on this metal from very far away. So that's kind of the reason why I was holding still for a minute, because I did hear a guy touch it, and he probably just didn't decide to go all the way up it. I don't know what he did, but that's why I was playing a little bit cautiously. Right there. As you can see, in the beginning of the game, if you didn't see it, I'll just tell you, I'm using Scavenger Pro along with Claymores, which is like literally the best way to play free-for-all. I haven't really set any Claymores down yet, I don't think, but what you're going to do is you're going to use the Scavenger Pro perk to constantly refill your Claymores, and you're just going to be able to set them up all over the map. You can only have 2 down at a time, but as you kill people, you can set more down. And if you set a 3rd one down, what actually happens is your first one just explodes. So it's not really, that much of a loss. If you really need to set one down, it's not, a big deal. I'm using 7, 9, 11 kill streak setup. I'm using the Harrier, the Pavelow, and the AC-130. I believe the AC-130. We'll see in a minute anyway. But the thing is, oh wait, no, I believe I'm using the Chopper Gunner. The thing is with the Pavelow and the Chopper Gunner is they're both classed the same way, and you can't have them both up at once. It'll just say airspace is taken or whatever. So I gotta kind of just wait it out. I'm not gonna camp really. I'm gonna sit over here, but what ends up happening is I hear a ton of people around me, and I kind of just I'm kind of more or less forced to camp, especially because I don't have that many bullets. So I gotta kind of find people to strategically take out and pick up their little blue backpacks. You'll see my air sport's gonna go to town here. It really does do so on maps like Wasteland, Quarry, all the big wide open maps. Things like the Pavelow and the Chopper Gunner are just absolutely rape on. It's kind of ridiculous how overpowered it can be, and I do kind of stand the whole argument of powerful or overpowered versus not overpowered in terms of air sport. I kind of don't think they're overpowered, just because most people always thought they were overpowered in the first few weeks of the game, maybe the first month of the game. But as the game has progressed and people have gotten smarter, people have realized that you can shoot down the air sport very easily. And I'm sure you've all experienced this. You'll call in a Harrier or even your Chopper Gunner, and it'll get taken down before you can get 1 or 2 kills. And people really have gotten smarter, so air support isn't that overpowered. I don't know why I'm going off on this little explanation of air support. I did die one time, unfortunately, before I actually called in my Chopper Gunner, so now that my Pavelow is down, I'm going to try and find a little corner to hide in to call in my Chopper Gunner. and take that out. And what I'm going to say about the chopper gunner real quick is I know it's overpowered in a lot of situations and people don't find it the most interesting thing to watch, but the thing is, in free-for-all it's a lot different. It's a lot harder to use because nobody's going to spawn in clumps together like they do in team deathmatch and domination and demolition. So it's a lot different to see somebody use a chopper gunner in a free-for-all because like I said, the spawns are not going to be close at all. You're not going to be building those multi-kills. You got to kind of systematically take out one person at a time, which doesn't really make it the best for free-for-all. Maybe the AC-130 might be a better choice. So that's the game, guys. I really hope you enjoyed this game. If you did like it, I'd really appreciate it if you checked out my channel. I got somewhere around 7,000 subscribers right now. And also, I just fixed the quality. I actually have HD PVR 720p quality. So if you want to see better quality than this, check out my channel. I'll see you guys later, and I look forward to posting more matches on your channel. Bye.